Greetings fellow Masters, I'm Crashmas and you're watching part 6 of a 6-part series of me showing off my entire collection. Today is Imaginators, but for some reason you happen to stumble upon the 6th part and you're like, well, there's 5 other parts I missed. Well, it's very simple. If you go down to the description below, every single video is posted there, so you can just go back and start watching in order. So you can start with Spyro's Adventure and work all the way up to Imaginators, or you can be weird and start with Imaginators. You might understand some of my older references. Actually, these videos are kind of like pre-recorded, so it doesn't matter anyways. But yeah, enjoy. Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. I'm Crashmas, and it's once again time to Crash Guns with day 12. This is the last day of Crashmas. This has been fun, guys. I enjoyed doing this, but this is the last day of me showing off my complete collection, and today is Imaginators, the game that came out 3 years ago. Well, we haven't had a good Skylander game in 3 years. Cough, Ring of Heroes. Go and watch my every ranked video on that. I really gotta edit that. I'm recording these videos in November. I don't have that video done. Regardless, today we're going to talk about Imaginators. So, Imaginators came out to very mixed reviews, but I do have a lot of Imaginators. Now, I am missing some, so I'm going to be completely honest with you there. One we're not even able to get. Heartbreaker Buckshot doesn't even exist. So, today we're going to go through the Imaginators. Right now I'm going to show you all the regular ones I have, and then I'm going to show you the variants, and there's also a few that I have kind of kicking around the house so you can see, which you've already seen that. If you've seen the other 5 parts, you know I'm going to just do a little cutaway for that afterwards. So yeah, we're going to get started here now. There's a lot to go through, so let's begin. We have Ian's niece, Aurora. Ember, hey Frina, for the 3rd time, start making videos again. I miss you so much. Hoodsickle, the biggest underdog of Skylander Survivor history. How he made it to the finals, I don't understand, and how he almost won is even more confusing. Starcast, in my opinion, one of the coolest designed Skylanders, and I mean, Starcast does have 4 arms, Ryan, alright? I don't care what you say. Listen to Evan. Taekwondo! Of course. Wildstorm. My rat just stared at me when I did that. Eddie, I'm sorry, buddy. Did I scare you? Literally, he's over there, just watching. He was like wandering around, and as soon as I went, Wildstorm, he just looked at me like, I love you, Eddie. Dr. Neocortex, which, actually, I'm going to grab his counterpart because they came in a double pack of me. You've totally never gotten that one before, of Crash Bandicoot! They shouldn't have made him talk. I don't know why they made him talk, especially in Skylanders Academy. You ruined him, in my opinion. But yes, these are the coolest additions added to the new... Is he bent? Oh no, he's supposed to be standing like that. They were the coolest new additions added to Imaginators, available on all games, and you got the Thumpawumpa Islands. That was amazing, just straight up. We have still one of the most annoying Skylanders in history, I don't care what anyone says, of Blastertron, even though he is really good. Shout out to Odyssey Half Hour Episode 2 and Skylanders Survivor Season 1, which I'm totally not going to spoil that Blastertron 1. Oh no. It's the man, the myth, the legend of the streams, Flarewolf! You guys didn't know, I did Imaginators live stream, and I forget who commented, I'm totally sorry about that, but they commented Flatwolf, and it just became a running joke, the whole thing. Flatwolf, Pyre Boss, King Pun, I think it was. There's a lot of good ones, but Flatwolf will always be the legend. The man, the myth, the legend, Flatwolf. And thinking of King Pup, Kingpin! So that one guy who asked me to make more videos on Graveclobber, here you go, Graveclobber. Does that work? Is that good? Alright, perfect. Dr. Crankcase! We have Buckshot. Unfortunately, the Heartbreaker Buckshot does not exist. I mean, Ryan can do a custom for me, but that's the closest we're going to get to him, actually. It's really sad, actually. One of Jap 28's favorite Skylanders, Golden Queen! One of the coolest Awakened forms on Ring of Heroes, with Chopscotch. Pinata! I love Pinata. Pinata is probably the coolest looking Skylander in my opinion. The first Skylander from Imaginators I ever played through with Ambush. Actually, it was story time. I might have mentioned this in the last one, but I'm going to say it again anyways. I was at Toys R Us with my mother buying something for my nephew, And we got into the lineup, and I looked over, and someone had a display. There was someone there with Skylanders, and she was just, you could actually play it, and I was just like, well, they have Skylanders here. She's like, well, like they have the new one. So I walked over, I was like, hello. And this is when I was still early in my YouTube channel, so I was like not what I am now. I'd be like, dude, I'm a YouTuber, and I do this. But I got to play Imaginators early, I got to talk about it with the person, and I got to tell him that it was coming out at this date because she thought it was later. Ha ha! Got you, worker! I'm smarter than you. Don't ever say you're smarter than anyone, that's just mean. Tide pool. Airstrike. I played Imaginators a lot, so I gotta get the voices down, it's not really hard. Barbella! Shout out to P. Diddy Tube. Here comes everyone's favorite Skylander, and shout out to Nolan the Epic Portal Master. Robo! I can't really do a tech accent. Is it an accent? No. Mysticat. My favorite earth element from Imaginators, Tri-Tip. And it'll always be too soon. Wolfgang! My favorite thing is playing with Wolfgang into the Golden Arcade, and Sal's like, that's my disgraceful brother Wolfgang, and Wolfgang's just standing there just like, bro. Bad Juju! Which, honestly, could be better. Boom Bloom! Shout out to the Honesty Half Hour episode where I was extremely tired and rambled about everything under the sun. Pit Boss! And of course, Chaos! So you're going to notice there is a couple Skylanders missing. Well, unfortunately, I do not have the regular Chompy Mage, but I do have the Jingle Bell Chompy Mage, shout out to him, video probably, hopefully already out by now, of ranking all of the variants, or all the holiday variants, and he's in it. Where is he going to place? I don't know, because I haven't even thought about doing that video. Also, I can do a really good Chompy Mage impression. I'm the Chompy Mage, and you're not a Chompy, so I don't like you. That's not a good one, actually. I'm the Chompy Mage. I can do a Chompy Mage impression. I've done it on Jack's videos. Okay, but leave me alone. So since we're into that, let's talk about the variants. So, first of all, we have 2 Easter variants. I dropped one. We have 2 Easter variants. We have Hard-Boiled Flat Wolf, and... is it Hard-Boiled? Is this... no, oh yeah, Hard-Boiled Flat Wolf, and Egg Bomber Airstrike. These are 2 very cool-looking Skylanders. I love the palette of them with the Easter colors, the light pink, purple, blue, and green, or teal, whatever you want to call it. I think these Skylanders look awesome. They're some of the coolest looking variants out there now. If I were to make a video, actually, they're holiday variants, so I'm definitely talking about them in that ranking video that is hopefully already up by now. This is December 23rd that I'm uploading this, so I better have the video out by now. If not, it's an end of the year video. And we have the 2 EB Games exclusives of Mystical, EB Games, GameStop, Mystical Toy Clunko, and Mystical Bad Juju, which was in my Skylar Hunt mini episode. I actually got them when I went there. I went looking for something else, and I happened to stumble upon them and get them. So, got them. Yay. I don't think I've ever used them, actually. And we have a Halloween variant. This is the one I picked up on day 1 when Imaginators came out, because it was around Halloween at the time when it came out, of candy-coated Shopscotch. I absolutely love this. I think her orange and green looks a lot cooler than her purple and white. And I love purple. It's kind of my channel color. And here's the hot take alert. I like these legendary colors more than the black and gold. With Legendary Tri-Tip and Legendary Pit Boss, I think the red and gold looks a lot cooler than black and gold. I think the black looks basic, and the gold is it's not the greatest. I think the red looks so much better. I even did that with my legendary versions of my Imaginators that I have, which we're going to talk about the Imaginary crystals in a minute, but my hot take is I think the legendary versions of the Imaginators are a million times better than the other ones. Actually, that could be a really good episode of Some of the Darkness. So the big thing about Imaginators was the Imaginate crystals. So I'm going to throw these 5 up here first, because I don't know what's on what. If I'm not mistaken, the crash from my intro video is this one. I think I did it on stream and it came up as this one. I'm not 100% sure, I don't remember. But I think this was the one that has me on it as Crash. These other 4, I think I used this one to complete the or complete the achievements or trophies for the PS4 version. I have no clues on the rest of them. So, who knows, maybe one of these I can turn into Tim Curry. That was a really old stream reference. Nope, not going to turn that one into anything now because it's broken. Good job, me. And I do have 2 of the 3 legendary Imaginate crystals. I have the magic one and I have the life one. So this one has legendary potted chant on it, who I'll talk about now in a minute. And this has legendary seesaw on it, which I'll talk about now in a minute. And they do have the color variants of the legendaries, which is the good one, red and gold. So now I'm going to show you the Imaginate crystals that contain my Imaginators from my Imagine lock. So if you guys didn't know, I did a series with my second ever lock with Imaginators. So what I did was I played through Imaginators with my 10 created Skylanders, and if they were feeding a battle, they were gone for good. So we're going to talk about them now. So first of all, we'll talk about the first death in it. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen it. If you haven't, it's been a long time. Catch up. We have my Air Smasher of Chime Time. So if you want more details, I do have a video on it. I may put it in the description. I'll probably forget of me showing off the Imaginators before the video came up with all their backstories. So that's what I'm just going to do, is just tell you that. So this is my Air Smasher Chime Time. My Magic Ninja Seesaw, the little brother of Dive, Claps, and Eyebrow. I don't care if you don't like that, but that's his story. Celio Oscuro, the Dark Swashbuckler. I was trying to find the right side. We have Potted Chance, my Life Sorcerer, which is very weak, but I really enjoy him, so it doesn't matter. We have Skelebro, the Undead Bazooker, who carried the team in the final battle against Super Chaos. Well, you've got a friend in me with the tech quick shot of Woody from Toy Story. That's what he's up to now, if you guys are wondering. The Water Sentinel of King Coral, one of everyone's favorites, if I'm not mistaken. Got the Fire... what are they called? Knights? Is it Knight class? The Fire Knight of Sabretooth, which is one of my favorite named ones, I gotta say. I absolutely love the name Sabretooth. He's the coolest one. He had a very good upgrade. He had a very good glow up. If you watch the actual playthrough, you'll see it. We have the Light Bow Slinger of Snickershot, a real life version. Him will be coming up a little bit later. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, the Earth Brawler of Boulder Badger. The one who I created on the Skylander Creators app, put him in the game, and absolutely loved playing through the game with it. There we go, that's my Imaginators. But if you notice, there's a few things missing, and I did mention a real-life version of Snickershot. So let's cut to a little video of me showing off the Skylanders that are all around my house. And by all around, I mean just in my room. I just realized there's nothing out here in the living room, so what am I talking about? So for Imaginators, I only have a few. First of all, I have my favorite, one of all time, my favorite Sensei of Chain Reaction. I have him out because that's one of my favorite Skylanders, so of course I'm going to have him out all the time. Along with that, I have the steel-plated hood stickle still in the box. That's from the old episodes of Skylar Hunting, so I still have him in the collector's box with that. There's no brainer why I wouldn't take him off. And of course, my custom-made Snickershot version of my Imaginator. I won this in a contest from Skylanders themselves, and it got it custom made. If you want to see Snickershot in action, I have the Imaginators playthrough. So I did the whole playthrough as soon as the game came out, which is like 3 years old now. Wow. So that does it for this episode of showing off my collection. That's it, actually. That's the last one. Imaginators is the last game. I could show you my collection of Ring of Heroes, but I have them all. Right now, I better. Imaginators was a very underappreciated game, even though the story was absolutely terrible, especially with that cake part. The cake part ruined it for me. But I love the fact you can create your own Skylanders, and it has some really awesome, unique Skylanders that came out. Some of my favorites are in this game, which you've seen in the episodes of Honesty Half Hour. Most of them are getting 5 stars. This is a great game, and I'm very sad that this is the last episode of Crashmas. Maybe. So, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know. Leave a like and a comment below in the comments. Let me know who your favorite Imaginator is, who your favorite Sensei, your favorite villain is, and who your favorite Imaginator is. Tell me about your Imaginators. Leave comments. I love reading your comments. It's 2 days before Christmas. I would love to actually see all of your comments for that. Thank you all so much for watching this series. I hope you enjoyed Crashmas as much as I enjoyed filming it. And I guess there's going to be a couple more videos this year anyways. But, as always, I bid you farewell.